football fans, welcome back to Friday nights, to pure spirits, to pure sports. Welcome back to high school football.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Friday night. This is Indiana high school football. This is your IHSAA.
At Wilson Farm Market, we know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Located in Central Indiana, Bragg Insurance Agency is a family-owned business. Getting to know our clients is a top priority at Bragg Insurance Agency. With this in mind, our focus is on relationships. This helps us to know and understand our clients' unique insurance needs. Bragg Insurance Agency represents a carefully selected group of reputable insurance companies. Therefore, we are able to offer you the best coverage at the most competitive price. As independent agents, we do not work for an insurance company. We work for you.
Additional sponsors for tonight's game include More Etc., The Farmers Bank, Blackhawk Ag, Legacy Images, Handmade on Main, Sheridan Main Street First Friday, and Biddle Poland's. Bragg Sports Media would like to thank all of our partners for their continued support. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Sheridan, Indiana, Bud Wright Stadium for tonight's matchup between the Eastern Comets and your Sheridan Blackhawks. I am Daniel Bragg, joined alongside, as always, by three-time state champion and my favorite super senior of 2008, Nick Doty. Nick, how you doing?
Doing great.
Here on senior night, Blackhawks come in 6-1 on the season. Eastern 5-2. The Blackhawks defeated, who was it? North Central last week.
Farmersburg.
North Central Farmersburg. 42-0 last week on the road. Unfortunately, Nick and I not able to get down there, but the Blackhawks did take care of business. And then Eastern defeating Tri-Central last week, 44-6. Blackhawks are 4-0 against, or I guess both of them have beaten everybody that they've, the common foes. And Sheridan has a 7-2 record all-time against the Comets. Blackhawks, last time they faced the Comets a year ago, unfortunately. Nick, it's crazy. A year ago, we weren't able to do that one.
We couldn't even do it, yeah.
But the Blackhawks did come out on top. It went to overtime last year, 14-7. Hoping not that exciting of a game tonight. But, Nick, you know, this is the first time the Blackhawks are going to be tested truly since week one. What kind of game are you expecting to see out of the Hawks?
Well, Daniel, this is the thing that we've talked about all season. We're wanting to see the Blackhawks face a team that could actually potentially give them a challenge. I think it's going to be closer than what we've been seeing in these past weeks with the Blackhawks. But, you know, it's senior night. We got home field advantage. I'm going to give it to the Hawks here tonight.
Here on senior night, Peyton Cross, the highlight reel that he is for the Blackhawks so far this season. 99 carries, over 1,000 yards rushing. Both of those career highs for Cross. Jacob Jones, another senior, taking care of business so far this year. And we can't forget to mention sophomore Caleb Alexander doing an excellent job as quarterback. Once again, 6-1 coming in the sectional draw. One of my favorite things to watch every year because I'm a nerd, is this Sunday. And the Blackhawks will find out who they're going to face in 2 weeks. But first, we got to take care of business here tonight against these Comets. Once again, they normally, in the 4 years that we've been doing this, Nick, this game has been kind of a back and forth a little bit.
Yeah, this game typically is your barn burner type of a game. Usually one team will score, another team will take 2 plays next drive and score right back. So, I mean, just expect exciting football tonight.
Let's see what kind of game the Hawks give this home crowd here tonight. Once again, senior night. Out to kick it away. A change-up from the last time we saw these Hawks. It's going to be Owen Bell on kicking duties.
All right.
Jacob Jones has been doing it most of the year. Let's see what Bell can do. And there's the signal. And Bell gets a good kick into it. It's going to bounce at about the 21, fielded at the 19 by Eastern. Going to run through 2 tacklers, but eventually get wrapped down just the other side of the 30, maybe the 31, and that's where Eastern will get their offensive side started. A Blackhawk defense that has shut out their last 3, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
3 opponents. An action-packed defense so far this year, taking care of business on that side of the ball. Let's see how they stand up against these Comets. Starting quarterback for the Comets going to be Eli Edwards, number 7. And the Blackhawks jump off sides. It's not the way they wanted to start this game. Senior Dagan Johnson got a little excited there.
He's pumped. He's just excited.
So give the Comets 5 free yards. Going to bring up 1st and 5 now.
Just don't do it again. This is the type of game that this is where the little mental mistakes like that will hurt you.
Well, we didn't mention it. It is brisk. I don't know if you've been outside today, but it's been a little chilly. I texted Nick about it earlier in the week, and he got all excited about football weather.
It is football weather.
Eastern runs it straight up the middle for a few yards, just shy of the 40. Ball carrier number 31, Jaden Eagle. Bring up 2nd and 4. Eagles going empty backfield here on 2nd down. And it's going to be an immediate QB sneak. He's going to get the 1st down and still fighting, gets across the 45 to about the 46. But it'll be enough for a 1st down, so the Comets moving the ball.
Got a feeling we're going to see very similar ball play here between these 2 teams. So that open backfield, that may be a tell here in the future that they're going to kind of do a sneak.
Coming into tonight's game, Zach Bales leads this defense on tackles, 75 on the season. It's going to be a pitch out to the right, trying to get that corner, and he's not able to get there. Excellent job by number 32 of the Blackhawks. You would think by this point in the season I'd know it right off the top of my head. Number 32, Alex Cravens. The freshman continues to impress. Had a hard impact on the sideline. One of the Blackhawks went over his own bench. He wasn't even, out on the field making the play.
He just got sent.
But 2nd and 11 now. After that loss of 1. Immediately looking to his right, going to make the catch. But a Blackhawk defender immediately right there. That defender is going to be number 10, Mason Robinson.
It's good coverage.
Gain of about 3 on the play. Number 2, Ian Hewitt, the recipient of that pass. Eastern now facing the 3rd and long here. Blackhawks got a chance to get the Comets off the field.
Watch the count.
They got 4 wideouts. Oh, and there's a false start. Looked like Edwards was trying to get Eagle to go in motion.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if Eagle got confused or whatnot, but he kind of jolted a little bit to the forward direction, not the sideways direction. Back him up 5 yards. Now they got a 3rd and really long.
Little twitch costume.
Now this defense, once again, excellent opportunity to get the Comets off the field here.
Mm-hmm.
Going to come out in a 4-wide set again. Play clock under 10. He's got the snap immediately looking to his left, down the left side, and it's a catch. Excellent job to go up and get that ball. Number 87, Clayton Kelly, on the reception, and the Comets move the ball once again.
It's a heck of a catch.
First and 10, ball at the 33. Once again, 4 wideouts. Blackhawks being tested here early. It's going to be a give right up the middle, and that play is shut down right at the line of scrimmage. So an excellent job by the Blackhawk front forward to get in the backfield there. Bring up 2nd and 10. The Comets just taking their time, not in a real hurry.
Mm-hmm.
Edwards in the shotgun, takes the snap. Pump fakes. He's going to get wrapped up in the backfield. They're still letting the play go on. Peyton Cross got a hold of him and wouldn't let go. So it's going to be a sack for Cross. Back the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line now. It'll be 3rd and a long way. 3rd and about 17. They got to get inside the 25-yard line to get the first down.
Officials took their sweet time calling that dead.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they didn't want to blow it dead, but then they gave him forward progress about 5 yards after they actually blew it dead. I mean, I get forward progress, but blow the play dead,
blow
man.
the play dead first.
Takes the snap, immediately looks to his left. He had to pull it back down. He's still going to get it out there, and it's over the head of the defender. Ball caught. He's going to get spun out of bounds by DeCrane inside the 5-yard line. It looked like Vogie overplayed that ball a little bit. Just went right over his head. Now the Comets, 1st and goal, ball at about the 3-yard line. The Blackhawk defense in a situation they're not used to a lot this season. Nick, it's an empty backfield. We
Yes,
already said, watch the tell.
This may be the tell.
And it's the tell. He's got nothing going. There's a flag, though. I imagine there might be a hold here. That flag came in pretty quick. It could be a
false start. The quarterback's anticipating.
No, they're going to
Was
call
it holding?
Yeah, they called holding. I saw. Yeah, I did.
He did that last time too.
Yeah, I saw it, but yeah, they just signaled hold. So back him up 10 yards. I prefer a hold over a false start any day.
Right. With that little lunge, I mean, I think that would be considered. I don't know how that plays towards quarterback, but
if you lunge before the ball snaps, but if he's lunging while it's in the air,
it's close.
Yeah. So 1st and goal now from the 15-yard line. Once again, Edwards in the shotgun, 3 wideouts on the near side now. Takes the snap, immediately looks to the right, and he's got a man out there, makes the catch, but immediately stopped by Cravens once again. Got to the 6, so bring up 2nd and goal. Alex Cravens, the freshman, doing an excellent job in coverage so far this year. Nice job being right there to stop that play as soon as he made that catch. 2nd and goal. And the Hawks going to jump off sides once again. That's going to be half the distance. So it'll be 2nd and goal from about the 3 now.
Again,
Blackhawks giving them free yards.
Those free yards, the little mistakes. You can't do that.
4 wide out set once again. This time Eagle to his right. Eagle gets the handoff right up the middle, and he's going to be stood up at the line of scrimmage. So a nice job by the Blackhawk defense.
Good job.
Bring up 3rd and goal now from about the 3. Blackhawks got 2 plays now. Try to shut down this very long and well-planned drive by the Comets.
It does feel very planned. Like this is how they play football.
Yeah,
I mean,
go out there, control the clock.
right.
3 wideouts on the far side now. Under 10 on the game clock. They are completely content to run out this clock. Immediately looking to his right, a nice little floater in the corner, tipped away. Well defended by Mason Robinson to get his hand in there and tip that ball. So bring up 4th and goal. It's going to be from the 3-yard line.
Are they gonna kick it? I see different guys coming in.
They're going to use a timeout, their first of the night. So with 5:35 to play in the first, Eastern facing a 4th and goal. We'll see what they do when we come back. You're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Wilson Farm Market. We know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Welcome back to Bud Wright Stadium. 4th and goal from the 3. And before we took that break, before the timeout was called, they did some wholesale changes, possibly indicating that they're going to kick this one. It's not something you see a lot in high school football, especially 1A football.
No.
But Eastern is 2A. And no, they're not going to kick it. They got a wide out on the far side. Yep.
All right.
So they're going to go for it. 4th and goal, ball at the 2. Blackhawks defense got to stand tall here. He gets the snap, immediately looks to his left, and it's a touchdown, Eastern. The Hawks defenders not able to get out there. Number 10, I believe. Maybe that was number 40. Gabe Moneyes. I remember that name. I believe was the recipient of that pass. So Eastern strikes first after using up 6 minutes and 29 seconds of the clock. And Comet's going to try to tack on one more here. It's a low snap, but it's down. That's a low kick, and that is no good. So we'll stay 6-0. But the Comets strike first. Blackhawks get their first offensive possession. When we come back, you're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media. Welcome back to Bud Wright Stadium. 5:31 to play in the first quarter. Eastern, a very long, used up half the first quarter here. Offensive drive that results in a 2-yard touchdown pass from Edwards to Moneyes, and the Comets' first one's on the board. Let's see what this Blackhawk offense can respond with. Number 12, Ethan Hastings, puts his foot into it, fielded at the 8-yard line. I believe that's Kolb off and running, and he was, oh, he's still up. I thought he went out of bounds.
He's cooking.
It's almost a midfield, but he picked that ball up, kind of running it like he does when he gets the ball handed off to him, and
right.
Sprints for 40 yards and gets knocked out of bounds at about the 45. And for a second, I didn't see anybody in front of him.
He was moving.
It's a nice return by the Hawks, gives them a shorter field. And out comes the offense. Cross going to be the deep back. Once again, sophomore Caleb Alexander going to be the quarterback. And it's going to be a give to Cross. He's going to lower his head, barrel forward for a gain of about 6. So nice job on first down for the Hawks. Once again, coming into tonight's game, Cross with just over 1,000 yards, 1,019 to be exact, 99 carries, give him 100 carries. The senior going to try to light up the stands here tonight. It's going to be Jacob Jones, the deep back now. It's going to be a give to Bales. Fights forward for maybe 2. Bring up 3rd and 3.
Daniel, the Hawks are coming out here fired up.
Yeah, definitely more fast-paced than the Comets
Eastern.
were. Across the deep back once again. It's going to be a give to Cross. He's going to follow his blockers and get to that stick right at the yard line. I believe they are going to give him just enough to move the chains. Let's see, he puts it right on the line, and they are going to give him a first down. So excellent job by the Hawks to move the sticks. Like you said, they're certainly in a bigger hurry than Eastern was. Jones, the deep back now. Going to be another give to Bales. Falls forward just shy of the 40 for a gain of maybe 2 or 3 on the play. Bring up 2nd and 8. Hawks moving so fast-paced, it's hard to keep up with a little bit.
Right.
Cross the deep back now. Notice they have changed it every single play. 2nd and 8. Going to be a give to Cross once again. Going to cut to the outside. He's got room to run. Breaks one tackle. Going to get knocked out of bounds just inside the 30, maybe right at it. But another first down for the Blackhawks. Excellent job by Peyton Cross, the senior. Ball is going to be placed right at the 30-yard line. Hawks already knocking on the door of the red zone. Jones, the deep back. Going to be another give to Bales. Cuts to the right, gets a big hit.
Got smacked a little bit.
Yeah. Gain of about 3 on the play. Bring up 2nd and 7 now. Yeah, that linebacker came in there and rocked him a little bit, didn't he?
Cleaned his clock.
Across the deep back now. Going to be a give to Cross. He's got a hole, going to try to shed one tackle. It does, but he falls down just shy of the 15, but not before he gets another first down for the Hawks.
Kind of more the same there.
I've noticed they've literally run 2 plays. That's all they've done. They've run 2 plays this offensive drive.
Yep. That's
We got Cross in the backfield, 2 straight plays. And it's going to be another give to Cross. He's going to cut it to the outside. Plenty of room to move. Sidesteps and gets in there, but there is a flag. So hold on, everybody.
And I think a hold is going to be what's accurate here.
Right where that is, he was out there by himself, though.
Right.
I'm not sure how it's a hold right there, but it is a hold on the offense. So it's It's going to back them up 10 yards from the spot. So going to cost the Blackhawks, well, 6 points, but on the field, about 5 yards.
Right. And if I had to guess, Daniel, it's going to be another cross carry here.
Yeah, well, I'm noticing that, and I think he noticed, he's fast enough. He's faster than that defense. If he cuts to the outside, they got nothing for him.
Exactly.
3 in the backfield this time. Now a give to Cross, going to cut it back in field through the hole. Gets about to the original line of scrimmage, maybe a little short, so bring up 2nd and 11. Yeah, certainly on that play. He did it the play before that, too, where he cut to the outside and avoided the hole and had plenty of room to go.
So it looks like I'll call it the right side of the defense is the weak side here.
Yeah. Once again, going to be 3 in the backfield now. Nope, take that back. Split backfield. 2nd and 12. The pitch out to Cross, and he's beeline into that sideline. Cuts it upfield, going to get to the sticks. Let's see how close he is. I think he is right at it, but they're going to give it to him. So an excellent job once again by Peyton Cross. Going to bring up 1st and goal for the Hawks. Ball's going to be placed at the 7. Once again, a drive where the Comets took half the quarter.
Right.
The Hawks have had it about 4 minutes now. And knocking on the door. Going to be a give to Cross. Follows his lead blockers. Going to reach for it. Going to be just shy. About the half-yard line. Going to bring up 2nd and goal. And that clock continues to roll. And honestly, Nick.
Quick quarter.
Well, I think that's exactly what the Comets want.
That's their MO.
They want to limit Sheridan's, because obviously, I mean, noticeably, just in this first drive, the Blackhawk offense has the leg up.
Right.
Alexander going to keep it himself, and I think he's just shy. Didn't get really any leverage behind the center. Going to be maybe a gain of a half yard. He's about an inch shy. But the Hawks going to have one more play to run before the end of this quarter.
So, yeah, you're going to have the exact same. I mean, these teams have a very similar style of play. It's work the clock, march the field.
Hawks have slowed down their tempo a little once they got inside the red zone. Either way, Alexander under center. Going to be a give to Cross. He's going to barrel in there. Touchdown, Blackhawks. Peyton Cross does what he's been doing all season. Carries that ball across the line for the first score of the night for the Hawks. Snap is down, the kick is up, the kick looks good, the kick is good. So with 26 seconds left in the first quarter, Blackhawks go on top 7-6. Watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Wilson Farm Market. We know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Welcome back to Sheridan High School. Blackhawks take their first lead of the night following about a half-yard touchdown run by Peyton Cross on an offensive drive that started at their own 40 and took about 5 minutes off the clock. It's crazy. It took about as much, about a minute shorter than Eastern's, but
and
they felt so much
slower.
Yeah, Eastern felt a lot slower. Once again, Owen Bell on for kicking duties. Blackhawks changing it up this week. Imagine they wanted to put Jacob Jones in the coverage. And the ball's going to be fielded at the 16 by the Comets. He's going to get hit just shy of the 30 and stood up right at the ball's out, though, and they're going to blow the whistle dead, though. That was real quick, but his forward progress had stopped. But another half breath by the refs, and that would have been a fumble.
Yep.
The Eastern will take over at their own 31, 1st and 10. Had some success through the air, especially that last drive. Blackhawks going to have to clean it up. Eastern got 2 running backs in the backfield this time. It's going to be a give off right up the middle and planted right after a short gain. Number 31, Jaden Eagle, the ball carrier. And that will do it for the first quarter. So at the end of 1, Blackhawks on top 7-6. Watching Blackhawk football. Bragg Sports Media.
Wilson Farm Market. We know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Additional sponsor for tonight's game is Blackhawk Ag Solutions. Blackhawk Ag Solutions was formed with the customer in mind. Being farmers themselves, they know what works and what doesn't when it comes to service. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for you, the customer. Welcome back to Sheridan High School for the start of the second quarter. Blackhawks on top, narrowly 7-6. Eastern facing a 2nd and 8. Once again, 2 running backs in the backfield. He immediately looking to pass, going to do a little dump off in the flat. Nice completion, gets through one tackler and then gets roped down just shy of the 40-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd and short. Number 4, Braylon Word, the recipient of that pass.
QB definitely has good ball placement.
Yeah, he's got good ball placement, but he floats it everywhere. Yeah. I mean, I'll give it to him. He hasn't thrown an interception, but yeah, that ball is just hanging up in that air. 3rd and 3. Blackhawks could get him off the field here. 4 wideouts. Almost jumped. Did not, though. Excellent job, boys.
Now he doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looks like might have had to change plans, and he did. He's not going to go anywhere. Excellent job by Eli Kolb getting through there immediately. And the Comets going to be forced to punt for the first time here tonight.
Maybe they'll think twice about running it on 2.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy. It was obvious that they had zero intention of running a play.
Nope, they had no play.
They had gotten the Blackhawks to bite on it twice on that first drive, and when they didn't bite, they had
no play, and he just ran basically a keep.
So the Comets going to punt it away for the first time. It's a decent punt, end over end, going to bounce at the 35 of the Hawks, and it's just going to be downed by the Comets at the 31, ill-advised, but it's a good thing for the Hawks.
Right. Why would he catch the ball?
I'm not sure why. Not sure why he caught it. I'm sure his coach will give him an earful later. But either way, the Hawks going to take over at their own 31. Had a lot of success. Pretty easily went down the field their last drive out there.
Right.
See what they're going to do here. Alexander under center. It's going to be a give off to Cross once again. Sheds some tackles. Shedding another. My goodness, the stiff arm. And he might be gone 50, 40. He's got a downfield block. 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Blackhawks. Owen Bell going to come out there to try to tack on one more. Snap is down. The kick is up. The kick looks good. The kick is good. Blackhawks extend that lead 14-6. You're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media. Welcome back. If you missed it, Peyton Cross takes it from his own 30 all the way down the sideline. Had to break one tackle. Had a nice stiff arm, though, Nick, to break that to the outside. And the Hawks extend that lead now 14-6. And that's kind of the vibe we got.
Yeah, this is what we've been talking about.
The Hawks offense has a leg up on this defense. They just got to be able to take care of the defensive side of the ball. It's going to be fielded at the 10. And he's going to get wrapped out just shy of the 25. They might mark him right at the 25. Nick and I very excited. That was our first instant replay. Figuring out more and more with this stuff, Nick. Sky's the limit.
Good stuff. Technology, man.
Technology,
it's wild.
man. Yeah. First and 10. Ball's going to be placed at the 25. So the Comets deep in their own territory here. Struck first, led 16. Or I'm sorry, my goodness, 6-0. But the Hawks 14 straight points. Quick pass to the flat. Going to be blown up right as he made that catch. Not sure who the first defender was to get there. It was number 10, Mason Robinson. Seen a lot of action so far tonight. All these DBs have, but especially Robinson and Cravens, the two names that have made a lot of plays already. Bring up 2nd and 6. Again, Edwards in the shotgun. 3 wideouts on the short side of the field. Pump fakes. He's going to try to go deep. It's another floater, a little wobbly one, and DeCrane's not able to get down there in time to break that pass up, but it is caught. Gets inside the 40. And the Blackhawks got to figure out how to stop this pass attack.
Yeah, the pass attack's hurting them right now.
It's the only way that
they're getting yards.
The Comets are getting yards, and it's going to be something they're going to have to face as we get closer and closer and deeper into the postseason.
Mm-hmm.
The Hawks going to want to figure it out here. It's going to be a give right up the middle, and Blackhawk defense does what they do best and shuts down the run for a gain of nothing. Jaden Eagle, the ball carrier, once again. 2nd and 10. Blackhawks haven't looked bad against the pass this year, but just about every pass so far tonight, it's just kind of been blown coverage almost.
Step behind, step or two behind. So they're getting burned a little bit, but it's not by much.
Yeah. 2nd and 10. Going to have 3 wideouts on the near side now. He is going to immediately look to pass. A little short crossing route. Actually, it's an out. I thought it was going to the crossing. Vogie misses the tackle, but Grinstead's going to be able to clean up the mess. But it's going to move the sticks, so first down, Comets. Vogie gave up a big play earlier, and then just missing that tackle. Nick, how's Coach Wright feel about missed tackles?
He's going to be very upset.
It's going to be a quick pitch, and he's almost wrapped up, and then excellent job by Zach Bales to get out there, the middle linebacker for these Hawks. Once again, came in the leading tackler for this defense. A lot of speed in the young man. 2nd and 10. It's a quick snap. Going to look down the left side, just airing it out there. He's got the height advantage. An excellent job by Evan Grinstead to jump up there, and I believe he probably did get his finger on it.
Mm-hmm.
But they're playing that height advantage. Number 87, Clayton Kelly. I'm not sure how tall he is. Let's see. According to their roster, 6'4", 215. Is every bit of it.
Right.
Got that height advantage on Grinstead, but not able to bring that ball in, so it'll be 3rd and 10 now. And it's an empty backfield, Nick.
Well, I wonder what this could be.
You think he's going to run it?
Yes, sir.
He is going to run it. He ran forward. Oh, he's going to step back, though. Going to try to cross it across the middle, and it's, oh, my God, did he catch that?
Snagged it.
He caught that. My goodness, I bet that hurt. Now they're talking about whether it hit or not. They're going to say he dropped it.
No way.
I don't disagree with that, though. I don't disagree with that.
I do.
If he had held on to that, that would have been quite a catch. He got blown up by his own guy. But the back official, who probably honestly did have the best shot of it,
right,
came in and said that it was incomplete. So 4th and 10. So it's going to give the Comets one more chance here, because obviously they're not going to punt from here.
No.
Hey, Nick, they get to attempt a field goal.
There's only a few people.
They are lined up for a field goal.
Oh my gosh! Well,
all right,
here we go.
Kick's going to be from the 31.
This is
With
brave.
my quick math, that's a 41-yard field goal for a high schooler. The snap is down. The kick is low, but it is no good. So, I mean, it had the leg, just
right.
No good. Trying to convert. So a nice attempt by number 12, Ethan Hastings, but just not able to get it. I think he went a little wide left. And the Hawks leading 14-6, now going to have a chance to extend that lead. Still more than half of the quarter remaining.
They are trying to grasp at every point they can get.
Yes. 1st and 10. It's going to be a give to Cross. And he's barreling through that hole, gets all the way out to about the sticks. I think they're going to say about a yard short. But a nice 9-yard carry by Peyton Cross. Yeah, if he had held on to that interception,
right.
I mean, that's why I was so excited about it, because, I mean, he got blown up by his own guy.
Oh, yeah.
Hit the ground hard on top of that ball. 2nd and 1. Cross the deep back once again. Going to be a give to Cross around the right side, following his lead blockers, and he might have cut across one defender. He's going to be wrapped up just shy of the 45, maybe right at the 45. Once again, a nice carry by Peyton Cross. I think he's got some dirt in his helmet. Yeah. He got up trying to get it all out of there. And there's a timeout on the field, and it looks like it's going to be Eastern. So Eastern going to use their second timeout of this half with 7 minutes left to play in this first half. Blackhawks on top and driving 14-6. You're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Wilson Farm Market. We know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Welcome back to Sheridan High School. Blackhawks driving, ball placed at the 45. Hawks on top 14-6. And even though Eastern scored first, it's got the vibes, Nick, of Tri-Central and whatnot, where, you know, defense took them a drive to wake up kind of thing.
Right.
The offense looking completely the better
They're
of
firing.
the Comets.
They're firing on all cylinders tonight.
The Blackhawks hold on tonight. If they do, they're going to travel to Carroll next week. Assuming Carroll wins tonight, I'm not sure who they're playing, but assuming they win tonight, big matchup in Flora next week. Potentially conference championship. Well, it's definitely going to be a conference championship regardless of this outcome. It's going to be a give to Jones, and he's got room on the outside. And there's a flag that comes flying in, though, Nick. I would imagine they're going to call a hold.
Probably.
On the far side, if I had to guess.
Let's see what he calls.
Placement of that flag.
Yeah, it's...
It is going to be a hold on the Hawks. So that's going to cost them some yardage.
Right.
Happened about 3 yards past the line of scrimmage, so bring up 1st and 17. Penalties tonight.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You give DeCross, will pick up 10.
Well, you're probably right.
I mean...
You're right.
Yeah, that hurts, but it's kind of been the story all year. Blackhawks with silly penalties, but not really being affected by them.
Yeah. It's a nice benefit to have.
Right? But it won't last forever.
No, 100%. You got to clean it up. This is too far in the season to be silly mistakes. Cross gets the ball. You said it. Gets almost back to the line of scrimmage originally. Just shy. He's going to bring up 2nd and about 11, maybe 12. Blackhawks have not gone to the air yet tonight, but haven't really had a reason to. They have been able to throw the ball decently this season. Alexander still with no interceptions. Knock on wood, because I'm good at jinxing everybody. I don't know if that's real wood, Nick.
It's Formica.
2nd and 12. Give to Cross once again. Fights forward across the 45, just shy of the 40. Going to bring up 3rd and about 7. Hawks are already within 4 down yardage.
Right.
Inside 6 minutes, and it looks like Coach Wright probably going to use his first timeout of the night, and he will with 5:54 to play in the first half. Blackhawks on top, 14-6. Welcome back to Bud Wright Stadium. Big 3rd down pending for the Blackhawks. Going to be 3rd and 7. Ball's going to be placed at the 43. Blackhawk offense pretty well doing whatever they want, aside from a few silly holding penalties. Blackhawks really their own worst enemy at times this season.
Right.
They've won a lot, obviously. But
yeah.
See what they draw up here. Cross going to be the deep back. It's going to be a play action pass. He's looking downfield, got nothing, and going to be sacked for a loss of 3 on the play. Nick is not amused. Bring up 4th and goal now, or I'm sorry, 4th and 10, and I can't imagine the Blackhawks aren't going to punt this one away. Nick, you know, I told you what they were going to do.
I told you what they were going to do.
Eli Kolb on to kick it away, doing an excellent job punting this season. It's another nice punt. Die. And it does not. Rolls right into the end zone for a touchback. So they will bring the ball back out to the 20-yard line, and the Comets will have a chance. First time the Comets have stopped the Blackhawks, but again, Blackhawks kind of stopped themselves with that hold.
Yep.
Just over 5 minutes left to play in this first half. And with a nice drive, you can go from potentially going on top 21-6 to all of a sudden tie ball game. A big moment for the defense here. Edwards in the shotgun, 4 wideouts. It's going to be a give on and around. He tries to get the corner, does a little bit, but stopped for a short gain of maybe about 2. So Blackhawk run defense again, continuing to do the job that they are supposed to do.
Yeah, the run game it's just shut down. They're just going to have to stick to the air here.
Let's bring up 2nd and 7. Once again, 4 wideouts set. Edwards, another man in motion. It's going to be another give. He cuts it back upfield, though. Going to be gang tackled by the Blackhawks after a short gain. Got it across the 25, though. Out to about the 27. Bring out 3rd and 3. And they're going to go hurry up here. Watch for a quick run. Trying to get him to jump off sides once again. They tried to do that last time.
And he doesn't have a play.
They don't have a play for 3rd down. And it's going to be a quick pitch, and he's going to go nowhere. Man. Just about every playmaker on defense. Bales, Cross, Jones, and Kolb all in there on that tackle. And quick 3-and-out drive for the Eagles. Or not Eagles. I keep wanting to say Eagles. I don't know why all night. That has been on the tip of my tongue, and I think it's because Jaden Eagle, and it's just been in my head. But it's the Comets. I'm going to get it right. We're almost to halftime. It's about time I get it right.
You got it.
The Comets.
I believe you.
4th and 5, and they're going to punt this one away. DeCrane and Alexander back at their own 40. It's a good drop punt. Fair caught. DeCrane tempting fate, but...
Yeah, what are you doing, DeCrane?
And once again, the Eastern Comets...
Just catches them.
Catching
just
the punt.
Catch don't let them bounce. Just catch them.
Like, I don't understand that strategy by the Comets, but...
2-minute drill, Daniel. 2-minute drill.
You got 3 minutes to do it.
Exactly.
It'll be 1st and 10. Ball's going to be at the 47 of the Hawks. So a shorter field than normal. Try to jump on it here. He's going to give it off to Cross. Going to lower his head, fight forward across the 50-yard line, maybe right at the 50. For a gain of about 3 on the play. Bring up 2nd and 7. And, Nick, your 2-minute drill doesn't look like it's got the urgency of a 2-minute drill.
Just wait. As soon as it gets around the 2-minute mark, you're going to see the urgency.
Maybe it just always looks like they're urgent because Alexander runs everywhere. He does. He runs everywhere.
He does.
Got that spry of the 15, 16-year-old. Going to be a give to Cross once again. Cuts it to the outside. Makes a man miss. Gets the first down and is going to get wrapped up. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds just shy of the 40, but a first down moved the chains for the Blackhawks. Ball's going to be placed at the 41-yard line. It's going to be a give to Cross once again, just following his lead blockers. It's tripped up just shy of the yard marker to gain. Going to be placed at the 34. Bring up 2nd and 3. And the Hawks, hey, look at that, Nick. They were ready before the ball was.
Told you.
Don't you smugly smile at me. It's going to be a give to Cross once again. Follows his lead blockers through the hole, breaking a few tackles. Gets across the 30, almost to the 25. First down, Blackhawks. So 1st and 10.
2 minutes.
Ball at the 26. Hawks trying to extend this lead before they go in the half. Give it to Cross. He's just going to take it to the outside, get forward for 5 yards, and a late flag comes flying in.
A really late flag.
They're going to call a hold about 3 yards behind Cross after Cross was tackled. I shouldn't say it that way. I don't want to be that super critical of officials. He probably saw it, just took a little bit longer to get it out of his pocket.
Now, Daniel, in all of our years of doing this, how we're not that critical of the officials.
Yeah. Try not to be that critical of them. I know they're,
But that was really late.
Yes, that was incredibly late. That was incredibly late. Try to get a little bit quicker on the trigger. Jones the deep back this time, and they're going to blow that play dead.
False start.
And the Blackhawks going to hurt themselves. Oh, they're going to call it on the Comets.
No way. That was false start on half the line.
Nope. They say the Comets jumped off sides. And, Nick, we do not poo-poo calls that go for the Hawks.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know if you just woke up.
No, but that was pretty clear.
1st and 16. My goodness.
That was just payback for that bad hold.
Yeah, sure. And it's a give to Bales. Reaches forward almost to the original line of scrimmage.
Drug him 3 yards.
Yep. He's probably the biggest, most improved player this season.
Yeah.
Last season, I don't know that he really had a role in this offense. They were just trying to figure out what he could do.
Right.
Looks like he hit the gym during the offseason and has been a force this year out of that fullback spot, and especially on the defensive side. Alexander under center, going to give it to Cross once again, following Bales, and he's going to get tripped up on the other side of the 15, but gets enough for the first down. Ball's going to be placed at the 14. The Hawks got to get in a hurry.
They are.
Going to be another give to Cross. There's another bad hold. I saw that. I saw that. Keegan Hampton got every bit of a shoulder.
Gonna have to quit that.
Yeah, that was bad. Yeah, the lineman, you can't tackle the defensive lineman. The Hawks, once again, getting in their own way here.
Their own worst enemy at the moment.
They got the ball. They needed to go, what, about 55 yards? Well, I'm sorry, 53 yards.
53 yards.
And by the end of this drive and all these penalties, they might go, I don't know, 110?
Maybe.
You're going to have to hurry, 45 seconds, but Coach Wright does have 2 timeouts.
Pass.
He's going to roll out to his right. He's going to carry it himself. Look out. Breaks one tackle, breaks another tackle. My goodness, the tiny little guy gets tackled by the entire defense. But Coach Wright, I believe, is going to use, yes, he will.
Let's
so
talk
timeout
about it.
called by the Hawks. With 30 seconds left, the Blackhawks going to have to get in a hurry quick. Watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Wilson Farm Market. We know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Welcome back to Sheridan High School. 30 seconds, roughly, left on the clock in this first half, and the Hawks keep stubbing their toe in the red zone. Got to get inside the 5 for a first down to get first and goal. They've had, 2 or 3 bad penalties on this one offensive drive.
Like almost back to back to back.
Yeah. You're going to run a split backfield this time, though. 2nd and 15. And pitch it out to Cross. He's got room to run out there. Got the corner. No flags. Get out of bounds, and he's going to try. Yep, they're going to say he did get out of bounds. So he didn't get to the stick, but he did get out of bounds. It's a nice job by the senior. Big heads-up play.
He did what he was told to do.
Yes.
Get to the sideline.
Yep. So bring up 3rd and 4. So a nice gain of about 12. Hawks do have one timeout remaining. Ball's at the 8-yard line. Cross the deep back. It's going to be a give to Cross. He's going to try to run straight through the middle. He's going to get stopped inside the 5, and I imagine that was enough for a first down. That's going to stop the clock, but Coach Wright's going to use a timeout.
It's going to be tight.
Nope. Did he not use it?
No. Clock stopping the first down.
Okay. Yep, and they're winding the clock, so the Blackhawks going to run a play here, try to get in the end zone. Here goes Cross. Going to try to get to the outside, not going to get there, and the Hawks going to have to use a quick timeout. And they do. So with 7 seconds left, Blackhawks use their last timeout. And I imagine when we come back, we're going to see one play. You're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media. Welcome back to Bud Wright Stadium. 7 seconds left in this first half. Tightly contested game based on the scoreboard. Blackhawks have been pretty well able to do whatever they want.
Include getting in their own way.
Including getting in their own way. The comments are not stopping them from doing that. Ball's at the 3. Got to get 3 yards in 7 seconds. No timeouts. So it's pretty much this play or nothing. Cross going to be the deep back. Don't get cute. And he's going to roll out to his right. He's going to throw it in the end zone to Crane. Not there. That's going to leave 3 seconds on the clock, though. So a nice decision. I don't hate it. He either catches it for a touchdown or you get one more shot. Still got to get 3 yards. 3 seconds. And Nick.
Cross up the middle.
I imagine that's exactly what I would be calling.
Right up the middle.
Watch for a cross run right up the middle. They're sending Jacob Jones back out there now. Get as many big bodies in front of Peyton Cross.
Yep. That's your lead blockers.
They got Cross the deep back. Snap in, it's the Cross, and he's gonna, let's wait for the sign. Touchdown, Blackhawks. It was a late whistle, but he's able to get in there. Touchdown, Blackhawks. Right at the buzzer of the first half. Blackhawks have a chance to tack on one more here. Owen Bell comes on to attempt the extra point. Been smooth thus far. Snap is down. The kick is up. The kick looks beautiful. The kick is good. So at the half, Blackhawks extend that lead 21-6. We come back, talk about the first half, and get you set for the third quarter. You're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Wilson Farm Market. We know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Welcome back at the half. Blackhawks on top of Eastern, 21-6. And Nick, we expected a tightly contested game, and while the Hawks offensively have been able to do mostly what they want without getting in their own way, the Comets certainly proving a little bit formidable on the offensive side.
Yeah, Comets are really, I mean, in the air attack is what's hurting the Blackhawks right now, so I'm sure they're going to take halftime to get that figured out. But let's focus on the penalties, getting those straightened out, eliminating those immediately. They should have scored 3 minutes ago. I mean, that was the most prolonged 3-minute, 2-minute drill that I've ever seen, and it's because the Hawks were stepping on their own toes.
Yeah. The Hawks scoring on, I believe, didn't Cross score that first touchdown too?
I think so, yeah.
So Peyton Cross, the senior, has 3 touchdowns on the night. So an excellent job by the senior here on senior night. But we're going to review, because we have the technology now, that first touchdown run, or that second touchdown run, where Cross takes it from his own 31-yard line. A big stiff arm, and then just nothing but lead blockers. An excellent job by the offense not getting a block in the back penalty right there on that last play. And Cross takes it once again, 69 yards in for a touchdown. And then right before the half, Peyton Cross once again from about the 3-yard line just follows his lead blockers, barrels in there for the touchdown, and the Hawks lead 21-6 at the half. Me and Nick going to step aside for our typical halftime show. You will enjoy, if you choose to, the Commissioner's Corner, and we will see you guys before the start of the third quarter. Once again, at the half, Blackhawks on top, 21-6. You're watching Blackhawk football at Bragg Sports Media.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
At Wilson Farm Market, we know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone, to our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Commissioner, where do we start? We have unified football, flag football, where we're in the regional round. We have cross-country sectionals, tennis semi-state, the football pairing show. Not a lot going on at the IHSAA, it sounds like.
Yeah, just a few things going on, but I always will say, isn't it great? Activities and participation is something that we celebrate. And, you know, Coach, you just finished up a great weekend with girls golf. We had a young freshman student athlete, Ava Bunker from Columbus North, shot a 69 in round one and followed that back with a 73 for a 142 to be a ninth grader to win the girls golf state championship.
Yikes.
At Prairie View. Phenomenal weekend, too. Weather-wise was phenomenal, but Ava, she played well.
She played exceptionally well. As we've talked about before, not an easy course. And you talk about handling pressure at such a young age. That's amazing.
It is amazing, you know, and that second day gets tough, and you know we often see that. That's growth and students handling the pressure as the competition gets tougher. But Ava walked right through that and played well. So congratulations to Ava and her state championship in Columbus North. And I have a feeling that we'll see Ava back on that podium again during her 4 years of high school. So.
I think you might too. Unified flag football got started. Everything went great and had some tremendous games. And what a fun event! What an important event for everybody involved in the IHSAA.
It is. When we take, we often celebrate the traditional student athlete, but when we have an opportunity for students that have a physical or intellectual disability to put on their school uniform and be part of a team, and that's not just going out and playing on the field. That part of a team is being recognized in a pep assembly. It's sitting at the flag football table in the lunchroom with your teammates. There's multiple things that go along with that, and again, it's just opportunities for students to grow in that second classroom, and we want our unified students to be able to do the same, and we're going to continue to look for opportunities for participation. But yeah, we're going to celebrate the Flag State Championship here in a couple weeks up at Westfield at Grand Park, and again, hand out a little more hardware.
Well, you have other championships that you're inching toward. You have another busy weekend this weekend. We
do. We've got our boys and girls soccer sectional championship Saturday is this week. So those punch your ticket games will be throughout the day Saturday to be able to advance to the regional. Boys tennis semi-state is going on, so we're a week away from a state championship. And then obviously, Coach, Sunday, prime time viewing Sunday afternoon. Coach Lovell and Paul Condry are going to break these brackets down for our football tournament series coming up, and it's going to be a good one.
Well, what's cool, number one, is to be asked to do it. It's an honor to be asked to do it. And secondly, I think when you put it in perspective, we might be one of the few state associations that does something on this scale and does it as well as we do it. And it is such an important day for everybody involved in football to find out who you're going to be playing, where, and when. There's so much on the line for this pairing show.
It is. And, we know from the watch parties where teams get together and have a little pizza or, some chicken wings or whatever they have. But it's just one more opportunity for fellowship with your teammates, Coach. And your show, everybody's sitting there, they're watching the draws, they're going to hear you read the brackets. And then on Monday, they start planning on how they're going to make their path to the state championship. And, what's great about it is, in this state, the dream is still alive for so many as we get to this Sunday. It's not like we're sitting here saying this team's a lock and that team's a lock. That's not the case. This is going to be a wide open bracket this year, and that dream for student athletes to win the state championship is going to be alive for so many, which I think is going to add to the excitement of the tournament this year.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
Wilson Farm Market. We know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Additional sponsors for tonight's game include More Etc., The Farmers Bank, Blackhawk Ag, Legacy Images, Handmade on Main, Sheridan Main Street First Friday, and Biddle Poland's. Bragg Sports Media would like to thank all of our partners for their continued support.
Let's go.
Welcome everyone back for the start of the third quarter. Still just about a minute left on the countdown to the start of the third quarter. Both teams already out there. Refs are already out there. So
teams are ready. Let's go.
Yeah. Ignore that 3-minute clock. Let's just go now. Blackhawks lead 21-6. Will receive the ball to start the third quarter. Have a chance to extend that lead once again. DeCrane and Kolb deep to receive. It's going to be received by Kolb. That bounced off his stomach, actually, at about the 15. Picked it up at the 20. Going to fight forward to the about 26-yard line. Not the cleanest way to pick it up, but...
Nah, but at least he picked it up.
Yep.
I've seen worse.
So the drive will start at the 27 of the Blackhawks. See what kind of offense they come out to start this third quarter with. Hawks doing pretty much whatever they wanted during that first half offensively, minus some penalties. It's going to be a give to Cross once again right up the middle. Fights forward to about the 30 for a short gain of about 2, maybe 3. Hawks will travel to Flora, Indiana, and take on Carroll next week. If this result holds, I know we still got a whole half of football to go, but if the result holds, both teams will face off for the solo conference championship, something the Blackhawks have not had since 2018. And Cross going to carry it all the way across the 35 to about the 38. So nice job, picks up the first down. I'm not sure who. I don't think it's a timeout. There was a little confusion because the ref on the near side was actually winding the clock as soon as he stayed in, but I don't think he was looking at the sticks.
No.
But no, neither team wanted a timeout, so it'll be 1st and 10, ball at the 37. And there's the wind. Once again, Cross the deep back, Bales the fullback. Alexander takes the snap, gives it off to Cross right up the middle, breaking a few tackles, slides forward across the 45 to about the 46. Going to be a yard shy that sticks, 2nd and 1. Blackhawk run attack looking very much like it did in the first half.
More of the same, real fired up.
Cross the deep back once again. Going to be another give to Cross right up the middle. He's actually going to get hit right at the hole. So he might lose a yard. Actually, they're going to say right at the line of scrimmage. So it'll bring up 3rd and 1 now. Not often you see Cross get stopped for nothing
like that, yeah. It's pretty rare.
Not sure if a player came across untouched or what, but either way, 3rd and 1. Another give to Cross. He's going to get that first down this time. Fights across the 50, just shy of the 45. First down, Blackhawks. Cross with 3 touchdowns in that first half. Has absolutely been the force for the Hawks. And he gets the ball once again, going to cut it to the outside. Makes one guy miss, stepped out of bounds. Right at about the first down marker, I think. They're going to, let's see here.
He's good for 10.
They needed to get to the 37. They're standing on the 37-yard line.
I think it's close.
And
there it is.
There is the first down. I don't think they ever actually blew the play. The clock did, but the clock did stop here. Either way. 1st and 10. It's going to be another give to Cross. Fighting forward out to the 32, so a gain of 5. Bring up 2nd and 5.
Another good run.
And Cross might just ride that horse until he looks at you and says, I'm tired.
And he won't.
Not in his, now 4 years of being a starter on this team.
Right.
Just an incredible body of work.
A force to be reckoned with.
To 2nd and 5. Alexander under center. Going to be another give to Cross. He's going to follow his lead blockers, drag a few defenders to the other side of the 30. Still short of the stick, though. Bring up 3rd and 1. I noticed they're going more up the gut than they did in that first half.
Right.
Trying to use the clock about as much as possible now.
Yeah.
Not in a big hurry. Could we see the end of the streak of running clock this season, Nick?
Yeah, we'll see.
Blackhawks have had a running clock every game this year. It's going to be another give. He's going to get the first down, lowers his shoulder, gets across the 25. First down, Blackhawks move the sticks once again. Already 4 minutes expired in this quarter. And it's going to be a pitch to Cross. He's got the edge and some room to run. Gets past the first down marker and drug out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. So that'll bring up 1st and goal for the Hawks. Ball's placed at the 9. Will Cross get number 4 here? Nick thinks so.
I think so, yeah.
Going to be a give to Cross once again, trying to shake off some tackles, and does. Stays on his feet, gets inside the 5-yard line to the 4. 2nd and goal. It's a slow, methodical offensive drive for the Hawks.
I'm not mad about it.
No.
This is textbook Sheridan Blackhawk football.
Not in any hurry. You got the lead. Potentially going to tack on another one. Get out to a 3-score lead and feel very comfortable. Alexander under center, once again Cross the deep back. It's going to be another give to Cross, cuts it inside, stays on his feet, gets right to the line. Touchdown, Blackhawks. Cross barrels in there for the 4-yard touchdown run, his 4th of the night. And on comes Owen Bell to tack on one more. It is up, and there's a flag. Hold on. It is good, but there's a flag, and I'm not sure what the flag would be on the extra point. Before we go anywhere. There's still a flag on the play. That's why we're not going anywhere yet. Setting off fireworks. Teams are going to their sideline, but nobody knows what the flag is. It's good. Trying to see what the signal is. Field goal is good, or the extra point is good. Oh, running into the kicker. They're going to assess it on the kickoff. So Blackhawks tack on one more. Take the lead 28-6. When we come back, you're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Wilson Farm Market. We know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Welcome back to Sheridan High School. Blackhawks extend that lead following this touchdown run by Peyton Cross. Fights forward for the 4-yard touchdown run And the Blackhawks go and extend that lead 28-6 now. There was some confusion after the extra point. I believe there was running into the kicker. So they're going to assess it on the kickoff. So the Blackhawks actually going to kick this off from the 45 rather than the 40. So Owen Bell, who has done a good job in his first game of kicking off for the varsity.
Right. Roughing the kicker only 5 yards?
Yes. Well, no, roughing is 15. Running into is only 5. It's a decent kick. Going to be fielded at about the 6, maybe the 7. The Hawks get down the field. Going to shut that down real quick. Get him down about the 21-yard line. So the Comets going to start their offensive drive of the second half deep in their own territory. Blackhawk defense going to trot out there, see if they can keep up that momentum that they found after that first successful touchdown drive for the Comets. Comets led 6-0 if you missed that. Blackhawks have scored 4 straight touchdowns now, all run in by Peyton Cross, the senior, having a big senior night for himself. It's going to be a pass, short little one to the left side, going to be for a first down. Nice pitching catch by Edwards to Kelly. Moves the sticks. And that's going to be the weakness for this Blackhawk defense, has been all night. It would not shock me if we see nothing but throws now from these Comets. Try to get themselves back in this game. 4 wideouts set. Edwards with Eagle in the backfield. It's going to be a give off to Eagle. He's got a big hole, and he might be gone 40, 30. Grinstead's the only one that might catch him, and he's not going to do it. Touchdown, Comets. And just like that, it's back to a 2-score game. The Comets likely going to go for 2 here.
Yeah, I would think so. I'm just kind of waiting to see if their kicker comes out.
Kicker is number 12. I do not see him out there. They are going to go for this.
Yep.
Their only attempt at an extra point was really bad earlier. So.
Right.
Nope, he's lining up. I didn't see him in that huddle, but he's out there. Snap is down. The kick is up. It looks a lot better this time, and the kick is good. With 6:01 left to play in the third quarter, Comets bring it back to within 2 touchdowns. 28-13. You're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media. Closed captioning for tonight's game is brought to you by Bragg Insurance. For all of your home, auto, business, and life insurance needs, call your local insurance agency, Bragg Insurance Agency in Sheridan, your friends in the insurance business. And by More Etc. More Etc. has been doing screen printing and embroidery for the Sheridan community since 1996. Call Sarah Moore for your Sheridan spirit wear or business apparel. Welcome back to Bud Wright Stadium. 28-13 your score following a big run by Jaden Eagle of the Comets. Ball was deep in their own territory, took it just about 75 yards or so to the end zone, and the Blackhawks now need to answer back.
That's football, baby.
Defense got caught.
Breakout plays like that.
Yeah, defense got caught sleeping a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to run up on it. High speed, low kick. Going to roll out the back of the end zone. The Blackhawks will take over at their own 20. That ball was a missile.
Right?
It's still 6 minutes to play here in the third quarter. A lot of football to play. Comets came in 5-2. Their only conference loss was to Carroll, who Blackhawks will travel to take on next week. First, they got to take care of business here tonight. Still got a quarter and a half of football to play. Alexander comes out under center. Going to be an in and around sweep. Jones quickly cut it up towards the middle of the field, gets about a yard on the play, bring up 2nd and 8.
Don't think that was quite as clean as they intended.
No.
That was kind of...
Yeah, there was an awkward
kind of
handoff.
ugly.
Yeah, there was an awkward handoff there. Jones, good job by the senior to read that there was no way it was actually going to work the way it was supposed to. Decides to take it upfield. Gets 3 on it. 2nd and 7. It's going to be a give to Cross. The old right up the middle. Barrels forward, gets the first down. And more yardage for the senior. Doing everything for this team offensively here tonight.
All of the yards.
Came in, already had 1,000 yards on the season, the career high. And now, after tonight, and they're actually going to take a timeout, an official timeout here, trying to get all the grass out of his helmet. He's fallen in just about that exact spot.
Every single time.
3 times now, and every time he's got to pick grass out of his helmet.
It's the one spot of the field that constantly looks like that.
Well, you know.
It always has.
This late in the season.
It dips like this.
Yeah, well, this late in the season, the grass
I know.
noticeably is not as green as it was week 1.
Right, but that's the same spot for 20 years. It's been like that.
Jones, the deep back this time. Going to be a give to Jones. He tries cutting it outfield or outside, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, lowers his head, gets across right about the 45. That's where they're going to say he got to, so 45-yard line. He's tackled out of bounds. So a nice job by the senior to lower his head, get a few more yards. And Cross came back out there. Must have gotten a shovel or something, got all that grass out of there. 2nd and 1. Alexander fumbled the snap, picked it right back up, though, and he's got holes. And the ball's on the ground again, and it's going to be a turnover. That's a turnover by the sophomore, I believe. That's going to be his first one of the season. I didn't knock on real wood earlier. It wasn't an interception, though, so I didn't jinx him.
Right.
That's what I'm going to say. That's what I'm sticking to it. So 4:45 left to play in the third quarter, and now the Comets can make it real interesting real quick. 1st and 10. Edwards takes the snap. A short little throw to the right side, well defended by Mason Robinson, but not before they make that 5-yard reception to bring up 2nd and 5. And that pass attack, Blackhawks.
Short little dumps now.
Yep, Blackhawks going to have to figure out how to play against it. But don't be so sold out on it that a big run play right up the middle happens.
Well, that's
like
what
last
happened.
time.
They sold us on that.
2nd and 5.
Come on.
And we got another jump on the Hawks. They'll give them a first down. There's a trend that this defense needs to pick up on. As soon as they get inside 5 yards to go,
right, they're going to
go on 2.
One of them's going to be on 2.
Yeah.
And they don't have a play.
Yeah, we've seen that a few times where they really don't have a play. If they the Hawk defense staring down a little bit of momentum on the Comets side of the field. It's going to be a snap looking to throw right across the middle, out of reach.
Whoa, that's a...
What? I'm
Where's
not
the
sure what.
penalty
There's
on
a
that?
flag
There
that
it is.
came in. I was looking down. I didn't see what everyone freaked out about. But I did see a Blackhawk
Very
on the ground.
late hit.
Okay. I did see a Blackhawk on the ground, though, as soon as I looked up, so I figured that's what it was about. see what the call is.
Helmet to helmet. What?
Yeah, it looked like he's calling helmet to
But
helmet.
it wasn't.
Nope, they're going to call helmet to helmet.
But he shoved him.
I don't know. It's on them. They haven't marched it off yet. I'm assuming it's a 15-yard penalty.
Illegal bro check.
We got comedians up in the booth. But a 15-yard penalty backs them all the way up to their side of the field. First and a long way. Edwards takes a snap, short throw, quick out. Not going to be able to bring that one in. Pass defended by Grinstead. And the problem with your strategy of throwing the ball is it could come back to bite you where the clock doesn't roll.
Right.
And if the Blackhawks figure it out offensively, which honestly they've gotten in their own way. I mean, even that fumble, the sophomore makes a mistake. That ball squeaks out.
Right.
If he does, I mean, he gained 15 yards on a fumbled snap. Rolling out to his right, looking down the sideline. That ball's tipped by DeCrane. Out of bounds, so bring up 3rd and long now. Blackhawk pass defense is improved here in the second half.
I don't know if it's improved as much as they don't seem to be as accurate. He's airing it on the higher side here.
Well, I feel like it's because they've got a more sense of urgency on their pass attack too. Like
he doesn't have as much time.
He's trying to get it into spots to get big plays.
Right.
And instead of, earlier in that first half, he was sending little floaters up there, and it was working for him. Not so far in this second half. Once again, looks to throw down the right side, a high wobbler, and he's going to make the catch. They throw a flag on it, but it's not going to matter.
He was hand on him, yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to matter because they're going to decline it. Made the catch. Yeah, it's going to be pass interference, but he's going to decline that.
Right.
Number 40, he already had the touchdown earlier, Moneyes. Pass interference on the Blackhawks. Penalty declined as predicted. First down inside the 30. And this drive looking very similar to how it did that first drive of the game, where they slow down the game and the Blackhawk defense making little mental errors. It's going to be a give right up the middle, and he's blown up. My goodness.
Dang.
Keegan Hampton buried him. And yeah, we're gonna capture that replay because that was a huge hit by Keegan Hampton. Nick, when I get a chance, I'll put it up there.
I want to see.
Because Hampton just absolutely planted him. Second and 10. Rolling out to his left. He's throwing it. Corner. It's caught. And he stays in bounds. So first and goal now. Vogie on the pass defense just got outran. We're going to go and show that replay real quick of this big hit. Keegan Hampton just plants Eagle. So an excellent job by Hampton. First and goal. Edwards looking to his right, got a man out there. It's Moneyes once again, and he's going to get touchdown. Eagle, I said it again. Comets, I apologize. Touchdown, Comets. And it's a ball game.
Mm-hmm. What is it about Eastern that always turns into a barn burner?
Yeah, I feel like it happens every time.
Every time we play them.
Yep. So it makes it 28-19 pending the extra point. A game where the Blackhawks just keep getting in their own way, and credit to the Comets, they're doing their job. That's a low kick, and it did go through. 2:37 to play in the third quarter. We got a game, folks, 28-20. Blackhawks lead, but narrowly. You're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Wilson Farm Market. We know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Welcome back to Sheridan High School. Blackhawks see that lead dwindle down to 8 now, 28-20. It was 21-6 at the half.
Yes.
Blackhawks gave the ball back on a fumble run, kind of a botch snap that was picked up by Caleb Alexander, took it about 15 yards, and then getting tackled, the ball just squirted out, and then an offensive drive that was very successful for the Comets. Now we got a ball game. A one-score lead for the Hawks, and all the momentum is on the other sideline. It's a good kick. Going to be fielded by Kolb at the 8-yard line. Takes off running full speed like he always does, trying to cut to the outside. He's got blockers out there. Cuts it back out to the outside. He's got to the sideline. Misses one guy, and he might be gone. 40, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Blackhawks. Eli Kolb takes it 92 yards or so.
It's a heck of a run.
And extends that lead, and that's the momentum builder that the Hawks needed.
Desperately needed.
And Owen Bell's going to come on to try to tack on one more, give the Blackhawks that cushion that they love so much. Like we were saying, all the momentum on the other side. And Kolb giving a shot of energy to that side. The kick is up. The kick looks good. The kick is good. Very little time off the clock. 2:20 still to go in the third. Blackhawks extend the lead 35-20. You're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media. If you just joined us, you missed this big return by Eli Kolb. Fielded at his own 8-yard line. Makes a few guys miss, takes it up the sideline, and he's gone. And that is how we just got to 35-20. We were all kind of down at,
right?
At 28-20. And Kolb takes that touchdown to the house. And the Blackhawks got that cushion back 35-20. Now the defense, the thing that they haven't really had to worry about all season, is kind of letting them down
right now. Yep,
it's letting them down a little bit. But even the offense, nothing's been perfect tonight, and I feel like they do this every time they play Eastern.
Right.
They play a little bit lower than they should, kind of thing.
Right.
Where they're better than how they're performing, but Blackhawks have been just better than the Comets tonight. That ball's going to be fielded at the 16. Trying to cut it back upfield. He already took one to the house. Not a touchdown, or not a kickoff, but roped down at the 34 that returned by Jaden Eagle. So the defense going to come out there once again, try to figure out a way to shut down this pass attack. And actually, there is a flag.
Yeah, they're going to call a late hit.
Jacob Jones. I mean, it's back at the 50, though. I'm not sure what you. I mean, that's 10 yards from where the ball was kicked.
Well, I don't know.
The ball never got that far down. I'm not sure what you would call here.
Hold down.
Hold on the receiving team? I mean, if you really, I guess, wanted to prevent the kicking team from getting down there, I mean, that's a silly personal foul. And they're going to call it on the Hawks at the 50-yard line.
Somebody ran in, like, right at the tail end of the play, like, just, like, full steam.
But at the 50?
You could roll it back.
Well, now we're past the 30 seconds, but I'm not sure what happened. But, I mean, with a personal foul, could it be a spot foul? And if it is, that's a huge penalty.
Right. Still talking about it.
Yeah. Officials on the far side talking to...
Trying to get some clarification, I guess. I think everyone's confused.
Yeah. I think they're going to march off 15 yards, and they are.
Okay.
So instead of the ball being placed at the 34, it'll be placed at the 49. Still, no one's really clear on what the penalty actually was. Coach Wright's even over here confused. Regardless, though, 1st and 10, ball at the, call it 48-yard line. The Blackhawk defense got to do something in a big way, and that's not good. Eagle breaks for another big one, gets all the way down to the 25. This Blackhawk defense, once again, that's a run play.
Right.
You don't see that a lot against this defense.
No.
Defense just a little on their heels in the second half. Played the first half as to be expected, but this second half not going the way of the defense for the Blackhawks. 3 wideouts on the far side. Edwards in the shotgun. Going to immediately give it off to Eagle again. He's going to try to get that edge, but not going to be able to do it. Wrapped up immediately by Zach Bales. That's going to be a loss on the play, and Dagan Johnson comes up limping a little bit. Trying to walk it off here. There he goes. Bring up 2nd and 14. Ball just inside the 30. Just over a minute to play here in the third quarter. 3 wideouts on the far side once again. Edwards takes a snap, looking to his right. He's going to try to do a post across the middle. Not going to match up with that wide receiver.
A little too much.
Bring up 2nd down. Oh, I'm sorry, 3rd down. That was 2nd down. Intended receiver on that play, number 3, Ryder DeYoung. All kinds of wide receivers, my goodness.
Right.
We got there. This is one of the few times where we actually got their starters ahead of time, and I think only once or twice have the intended receivers been listed on that list.
Right.
So 3rd down. They got to get inside the 15. Immediately looking to his right, going to get rushed out of the pocket, going to try to launch it down the field. It's underthrown, picked off! Picked off by DeCrane. Excellent job by the junior, and the Blackhawks get the ball back before the end of the third quarter, and the Blackhawks, once again, that momentum all of a sudden swung big way towards the Hawks.
Definitely needed that. Hey, listen, you throw it enough times, you're going to get burned eventually.
Yeah, and that was a desperation throw, and that's what you don't want your quarterback throwing.
Makes you wonder why you didn't just air it out near the sideline.
Trying to make a play.
I know.
It's going to be a give to Cross. Nice stiff arm to make one man miss. Lowers his shoulder, runs over another guy, gets outside of the 25 across the line to gain and move the sticks. First down, Blackhawks. And Cross continues to just be a battering ram here tonight. 4 touchdowns. Alexander under center. It's going to be another give to Cross. He's got a big hole, lowers his shoulder, and that hole closed up real quick. He gets out to the 30. When he made that cut, it was a big hole.
Yeah, it closed quickly,
Yeah.
yes.
Under 20 now to play. Blackhawks don't have to run a play, and I imagine they will not. No one even running the play out there to him.
Just take a breath.
Yep. Coach Wright content to run out these final seconds. So at the end of 3, Blackhawks lead 35-20. Don't go anywhere. 4th quarter coming at you. Watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Wilson Farm Market. We know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Additional sponsor for tonight's game is Blackhawk Ag Solutions. Blackhawk Ag Solutions was formed with the customer in mind. Being farmers themselves, they know what works and what doesn't when it comes to service. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for you, the customer. Welcome back to Bud Wright Stadium for the start of the 4th quarter here. Blackhawks facing a 2nd and 7. Deep in their own end. Touchdown would extend that lead back out to that 3-touchdown cushion that they had at halftime. It's going to be a give to Cross. He's got the first down. Cuts back across the defender. There's a flag way back behind the play. Don't get your hopes up too much. Cross going to go almost touchdown, but they're going to bring it all the way back, folks. They threw this flag so far behind the play, it's not even funny. I actually saw the flag come in. Cross, I'm pretty sure, was already at the 50. And the flag's back here at the 30. I mean, it's...
Sheesh, that hurts.
But Keegan Hampton going to be caught once again with the hold.
Kind of need a timeout for me to breather.
Yeah. So the Hawks kick themselves in the shin once again. This time,
Awful lot of holding calls on just the Hawks here.
Yes, there have been
very
a lot of
one-sided on the holds.
On penalties in general, it's been a very one-sided game. But I mean, again, there's been a few of them that have been pretty obvious, these holds, and that's a shortcoming of the Hawks tonight.
But you're telling me the past team has had no holds with Eastern? I have a hard time believing that.
No, well, to be fair, he's getting rushed out of the pocket a lot.
To be fair.
To be fair. So after that big run is negated, bring up 2nd and 17 now. It's going to be a botched snap picked up by the quarterback, and he's going to... He thought about looking around to pitch that, and I'm glad he decided not to. Pulled that thing in real quick. Gain of about 3 on the play. Going to bring up 3rd and long. Haven't seen the Hawks air it out, but maybe twice. And it wouldn't shock me if we saw it here.
I got a feeling you're going to see it here.
No, we haven't seen that's worked in the past a few weeks.
What?
That's a Peyton Cross screen pass.
Yeah.
Don't necessarily have to go downfield, and the Blackhawks going to use a timeout to think about it. With 11:02 still to play in the game, Blackhawks lead 35-20, facing a long third down play. You're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Wilson Farm Market. We know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Welcome back to Bud Wright Stadium. Blackhawks facing a 3rd and 12. Got to get to the other side of the 35-yard line, or else they're going to have to punt it away for, I believe, only the second time tonight. With a 2-touchdown lead. Let's see what the Hawks draw up here. Alexander under center, takes the snap. Going to roll out and decide to keep it. He might have crossed the line of scrimmage, but I'm not sure. They're not going to throw the flag. It's a nice catch downfield. I'm not going to speculate on a penalty. Nice job by Jacob Jones. Gets across the 50, first down Blackhawks, and there is a flag. I swear if this is another hold. Nope, they're going to. Ineligible man downfield.
Ineligible man downfield.
My goodness.
Boy, howdy.
Ineligible man downfield. You don't see that called hardly ever in high school football. But that'll back the Blackhawks up another 5 yards. I thought at the spot, I'm like, well, he must have ran across the line of scrimmage. Nope.
Nope, it's just an illegal man downfield.
Illegal man downfield.
May have been the tight end.
Well, it can happen that way when it looks like it's become a run.
Right.
And then, yeah, so botched plays, oftentimes that happens.
Oh, 3rd and 20.
So 3rd and a long way. The Blackhawks got to try to do it again. Not likely the exact same play, but if it was and it worked out, that'd be great.
Right.
Alexander under center again. This time it's going to be a pitch to cross. They're just going to try to get it on the ground. Not going to be able to do it, though. So the Blackhawks going to punt this one away for only the 2nd time tonight. Not able to capitalize on the interception. But they still hold a 2-score lead. Eli Colbin to kick it away. He's done an excellent job on the punting so far this season, and it's another boomer. My goodness. Eastern defender going to let it fly over his head. Ball's going to take a Blackhawk roll all the way inside the 20 where it is down. So an excellent kick by Eli Kolb.
Das Boot.
Yeah. So an excellent job by Eli Kolb to kick that one away. That was so good, Nick. We're going to watch it again.
An instant replay.
That was kicked it from his own 20-yard line. And it's down to inside the 20 on the other side of the field. I mean, that's a boomer if I've ever seen one.
Yes, sir.
So excellent job by Kolb. Completely flips the field, and now the Blackhawk defense got to go to work. It's going to be a give right up the middle, and he's got nowhere to go.
Stuffed.
My goodness, Jacob Jones blew that up immediately for a loss of maybe 4 on the play. And that is the run defense that we have become accustomed to.
Yes.
He didn't loot. They didn't give him a 4-yard loss, gave him a 2-yard loss. So 2nd and 12. Takes the snap, rolling out to his right, looking downfield. He's got a man going down the sideline, and it's not going to be able to be caught. think that might have bounced off his chest, but well defended by Alex Cravens once again. Tell you what, as a former defensive back, I love that freshman so much. He's ever since even the Western Boone game, he made some plays.
Right.
I mean, he's everything you want out of a DB. He's got that size, though. He's only a freshman. He's listed at 5'11". You hope he doesn't stop growing.
Right.
3 wideouts on the far side. Takes the snap. Looking to his right. Going to be right back across the middle. Going to be picked off once again. DeCrane gets his second one of the night. Trent DeCrane doing what he needs to as a safety. Excellent job. And the Blackhawks take over on the Comets side of the field this time. So back-to-back offensive drives have ended for the Comets on a Trent DeCrane interception. Blackhawks, again, maintain that momentum. Crazily enough, I think it started on that punt.
Right.
Yeah. Offensive drive died, but that punt reinvigorated everybody. It's going to be a give to Cross. Gets to the outside. He's got that corner. He's got all kinds of room to run. Got the first down. Knocked out of bounds. But gets the first down. Move the sticks. Ball's going to be placed at the 35. They're still winding the clock, but the chains haven't moved.
Nope, they can't do that.
They were winding the clock while the sideline ref had the ball. He picked it up and winded the clock. I'm like, the ball's got to be set, boys.
Right?
It's going to be another give to Cross. Tries cutting it outside. Not going to break that tackle, though. And the ball's on the ground. Picked up by Eastern, and another rare momentum killer where Peyton Cross fumbles.
No.
And the Blackhawks just doing everything to keep the
game alive.
Yeah, the Comets in this here. Very up and down game for the Hawks. They might get out of here with a win, but there's going to be a lot of frustration out of them, as there should be. Because in my opinion, this game isn't as close as that scoreboard is.
No.
Going to be a short pass. Nice catch. Going to be spun out of bounds after a short gain. I believe that was Dane Vogie on the coverage. I believe that was number 3 for the Comets, that being Ryder DeYoung. 2nd and 3 coming up. Another quick pass into the flat. I don't think he gained anything on it, though. Got taken out of bounds. He did lose about a yard on the play, so ball's going to be spotted at the 35, or I'm sorry, the 45. Loss of 1. Bring up 3rd and still about 3 on the play. Three wideouts on the short side of the field. Looking down the right side. He's got a man out there. Makes the catch. Nice catch behind his body. Move the chains for the Comets. Grinstead on the coverage. Number 4, Braylon Word, the wide receiver. And, Nick, this is the first time I've really looked at their roster. Look at how many wide receivers they...
It's the team made up 3/4 or a quarter of it's all receivers.
I mean, their running back's not even listed as a halfback. He's listed as a fullback. They don't have a running back.
Nope. Why would they?
Man in motion, going to be a give off to Eagle right up the middle, and he's got a big hole. Going to be spun down, but not before he gets past the 30. So move the chains once again, and again, the momentum not on the Hawks side, but there is a flag
on the field.
at about the 38-yard line. Let's see what this is. What are they going to call here? Personal foul on the offense. Personal foul on the defense.
What? Offset.
They're going to offset and first down. Must have been after the play, because if it was during the play, they have to replay the down.
Right.
Probably a little jawing on both sides. IHSAA doesn't take kindly to swear words, so I would imagine that might have happened.
Maybe.
Nick, you would never swear while you were playing, would you?
Boy, howdy! If you only know what if you only knew what was being said down there.
In the trenches.
Uh-huh.
Takes the snap, immediately looking to his right, got a man out there once again, and he's going to get spun down by Kolb after a short gain of about 3. 2nd and 7. And the Comets not particularly in a big hurry. They are still in this game if they're able to get in the end zone here.
Right, they're just kind of leisurely working their way down.
Edwards once again in the shotgun, 4 wideouts, man in motion, and there's movement on the line of scrimmage.
A little too much movement.
So back it up 5 yards. And it looks like the Comets want to have a chat. With 7:12 left to play in the game, Blackhawks lead 35-20. You're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media. Closed captioning for tonight's game is brought to you by Bragg Insurance. For all of your home, auto, business, and life insurance needs, call your local insurance agency, Bragg Insurance Agency in Sheridan, your friends in the insurance business. And by More Etc. More Etc. has been doing screen printing and embroidery for the Sheridan community since 1996. Call Sarah Moore for your Sheridan spirit wear or business apparel. Welcome back to Sheridan High School. Blackhawks up on top of the Comets, 35-20. 2nd and 12. Comets got the ball at the Blackhawks 31-yard line. Still very much a game here. Comets have thrown interceptions on 2 straight offensive drives, both picked off by Trent DeCrane. Comets got a man in motion. Now 3 wideouts on the far side. Immediately looking across the field. Going to go down the sideline, defended by Cravens, and they're going to get him.
Oh, come on.
They're going to get him for pass interference. They're going to place that ball at the 4 now. My goodness.
Jeez.
Cravens and the wide receiver jockeying for position. I think the only reason that they could call it on Cravens was he didn't get his head around, and I think that might be what they're telling him too.
Right.
You got to be looking for the ball if you're going to get your hands on him. And he was. He got his hands on him trying to slow him down kind of thing. That way he'd get him within his grasp.
Yeah.
It's not a bad call. I forgot. Pass interference in high school isn't spot foul. It's just a free 15, which is good for the Hawks because that was called at the 4. The ball's going to be placed now about the 17, so 1st and 10. And they're knocking on the door once again. Immediately looking to pass in the left side, out nice in the flat. Going to be spun down by Cravens. Moneyes on the reception. They're going to spot it about the 12, so a gain of 5. 2nd and 5. Four wideouts once again. 6.5 minutes to play in the game. And there's another false start.
There you go. There you go.
Something about that motion has caught them twice now. Well, probably more than that, actually, but especially on this drive, twice. That's going to back them up 5 yards. So bring them back to the original line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10 now instead of 2nd and 5. Once again, 4 wideouts. Man goes in motion. It's going to be an option. He's going to keep it himself, drops back a little bit, looking downfield and got nothing. Just tosses it out of bounds towards the guy, and that'll be an incomplete pass. Well, you asked him why he didn't do that earlier in the game.
Right.
He did it. Heads-up play right there. Get it to the line of scrimmage.
But that makes more sense to me, that a play like that.
Yes. Yeah, if it's nothing doing, just toss it out of bounds.
Yeah, why put yourself in the situation of a rushed pass?
Yeah. 3rd and 10. Even though the down marker on the far side did not change, it is 3rd and 10. Now they change it. It's going to be a tight formation. We haven't seen this one tonight. Immediately looking down the field, got no time whatsoever, gets it out there, but the Crane's right there, going to wrap him down for a very short gain. So nice job by the junior Trent DeCrane.
Kind of a last-second kind of just side throw.
Yeah,
real odd.
Bring up 4th and 9 after just a 1-yard gain. It's a 4th down here, big 4th down play. Kill all the momentum and potentially prevent the Comets from possessing the ball the rest of the way. See what they do. 4 wideouts. Immediately rolling out to his right. The short side of the field going to the end zone. Cravens is there. They're going to say touchdown.
Come on.
Touchdown, Eagles. And the Eagles aren't going away quietly. Looks like they're going to come on to attempt this extra point and leave it at an 8-point game. Potentially.
Right.
Their first extra point did not go as planned.
Not at all.
Really, their game is down to this. If they miss this, still down 9.
Right.
Snap is down. The kick is up. The kick looks beautiful, and the kick is good. So the Comets bring it back to within 8. 5:24 left on the clock. Don't go anywhere. An exciting game to close out. Blackhawks lead 35-27. You're watching Blackhawk Football, Bragg Sports Media.
Wilson Farm Market. We know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Welcome back to Bud Wright Stadium. Eastern brings this game back to within 8. Blackhawks still lead 35-27, but Eastern's going to... I don't know, Nick, you think they do an onside kick with 5 minutes left?
Have you noticed? I mean, I'm going to say no, but the way they line up with that gigantic gap in the middle of the field, it looks like they're going to onside it every single time.
It's true.
So I wouldn't put it past them, but you got to be real confident in your front guys.
Blackhawks have done just about everything to keep Eastern in this game. If you're just tuning in, the Blackhawks having a very bad night penalty-wise.
Mm-hmm.
Offense has been shut down by 2 very out-of-character turnovers with fumble.
Defense has been getting burned all night.
Yeah, the offense, Peyton Cross 4 touchdowns, but fumbled it the last offensive drive. Then you had Caleb Alexander with a fumble the drive before that. That ball's going to roll right out of bounds. So nice job by Kolb to let that one go. Kolb took one to the house earlier. Heads up play to let that one roll out of bounds. And see if Coach Wright makes him kick it again. It looks like he's already calling the play. So
I was going to say, he's been known to make teams re-kick 2 or 3 times.
He's already calling the play. He doesn't want to drag that out anymore. So that ball's going to come back out to the 35. And that's where the Hawks will take possession. 5:24 still on the clock in this game.
Work the clock.
Going to try to work every second of that. Going to be a give to Cross. He's got room on the outside, cuts it back towards the middle of the field. And you know what? He might have done that to kill a little clock. He had plenty of room to go to the sideline.
Yeah, he did.
Heads up play by the senior, potentially. Second down and about 2. I noticed that as soon as, because he's got that vision. He would have cut to the outside.
Exactly. No, I think that was planned.
I wonder if Coach Wright told him.
No, I think that's just
player decision.
I think it's a player decision, yeah.
2nd and 2. Going to be another give to Cross. He's going to get that first down, lower his shoulder, barrel across the 45 out to about the 47. Move the chains, first down Blackhawks. Already almost a minute ticked off. No reason to be in a hurry here. If you take 3 plays to get a first down, that's potentially a minute and a half. Going to be another give to Cross, lowering his shoulder, barrels forward for another 5-yard gain.
I love when you just see a cluster of guys, you know, Cross is coming through there, and you just see them all topple over.
Oh, yeah. It's insane.
He just hits them and just barrels through.
There's not a lot of defenses that can prepare for the guy carrying the ball to be as big as the guys that are blocking for him.
Right.
It's not a lot you can do. 2nd and 5. Once again, Cross, the deep back, came in with 99 carries. He might have 50 today.
Mm-hmm.
Going to be another give to Cross. Immediately cuts it, said, forget you, blocker. Gets out to another gain of 3. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. 3.5 minutes left. And you got to wonder, at what point does Eastern start trying to burn up those timeouts?
Yeah, they still have all timeouts, don't they?
No, they've burned 1.
Okay, I thought they still had all 3.
By at least my count, they've burned 1. Alexander under center, going to pitch it to Cross this time and try to get that edge, and isn't able to. So a loss on the play. Now you got 4th and 5, and you're in a situation. You're on the good side of the 50. But, I mean, you pinned him deep earlier. The thing is, can Kolb, he hasn't really done a coffin punt yet. He's got a big leg.
He's got a huge leg. I don't think he would be able to plan it right there.
So they will bring Eli Kolb on to punt this one away. And now,
see what happens. This game
dicey. Lies in the hands of the defense now. Nope. And a flag. I'm not sure. False start on the punt team. And again, it's just the second half. Nothing but momentum swings.
Ugly.
Every time the Hawks start to get a little bit of momentum,
right,
they get in their own way. Felt very good at halftime, and this whole half, it's just been, please get this clock as low as possible. And snap a little low, and that's a low kick. It's going to be fielded at the 18. Tries finding a hole, cuts it back, going to be down at about the 25. So a decent return. So under 3 minutes now.
Be looking for a long ball here. I mean, there's still plenty of
they
time,
adequately killed a half a quarter that first drive of the game. So,
Right.
I mean.
It's not the position Blackhawks want to be in.
No, and they shouldn't be in this position. But they've done everything to get in their own way tonight.
Right. It's been their game to lose.
And now all of it rests on the defense, the unit that has actually let them down the most here tonight.
Right. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, it looks like Eastern's going to burn a timeout, and they will. So give them one timeout left. 2:54 to play in the game. Don't go anywhere. Exciting finish coming up. 35-27. Hawks still lead, but Eastern in possession. Watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media. Welcome back to Bud Wright Stadium. 2:54 to play. Blackhawk defense backs against the wall here. They've got a touchdown cushion, but obviously Eastern in 4-down territory. Hawks have forced 2 interceptions, but Eastern with all the momentum most of this half.
Grab your popcorn. It's about to get exciting.
Empty backfield. He's going to get rushed out of the pocket immediately. Eventually get wrapped down by the Hawks after a short gain. Decided to keep it himself. Immediately got rushed out.
Surprise.
I believe it was Hampton that got in the backfield first.
Yeah.
But a heads-up play.
Clocks are running, boys.
Bring up 2nd and 7. Back to the formation they've been running most of the night. 4 wideouts, 2 on each side. Eagle to his right. Rolling out to his right. Gonna throw it down the sideline, and he's there. They're gonna say he made the catch. So get him out to the 45-yard line, and that's what they've done all night. They get these little 10-yard outs, and it's working. First and 10, ball at the 45 of the Comets. Immediately throws to the outside. Nice little move by the wide receiver to break a tackle.
That could have been bad.
Yeah. Receiver got bent over a little bit.
If someone would have came in there when hit the way his knee was bent, he would have been done.
Well, especially with the speed that Bales was coming at him.
Exactly.
He fortunately got up, turned his shoulder, and didn't get absolutely killed. But 2nd and 2, inside 2 minutes now. The drama. Nick, you know we said last year that we would go to overtime in the game that we didn't do.
Right.
I really don't want to see overtime.
I don't either.
Nice job by the Blackhawks to stand him up right at the line of scrimmage. They give him a yard gain, so 3rd and 1 now. Oof. Minute and a half.
Come on, come on.
The Comets only have 1 timeout, and they broke the huddle before the quarterback got off the sideline. 3rd and 1. He's going to keep it himself. That's all right. Short little gain. Again, they can only stop the clock 1 time. As soon as this ball gets set, I'm going to wind it. First and 10. Ball at the Blackhawk 42. Right out a minute. Three wideouts on the far side. Immediately, screen pass is going to be a wide receiver throw. It's going to float up there. My goodness, somebody go get it. Oh,
man.
It's a Crane trying to get his 3rd of the game. Just short. I can't believe he threw it that way.
I can't either. That was weird.
I don't know. Yeah, that ball went straight up. But fortunate for the Comets that it falls down. 48 seconds, 2nd and 10. Ball at the 42.
What a weird play.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Takes the snap, pump fakes, looking down the field. He's going to get hit. Get from behind, the ball's out. They're going to call it a fumble. The Blackhawks recover, and that'll do it.
That's it. Good job, boys.
Blackhawk defense answers when they need it.
Oof.
They're talking about whether this was a pass. And nope, it's a fumble. So the Blackhawks recover. And they're going to get out of here with a win, presumably. I'm not going to say guaranteed. 40 seconds. Knock on wood. Yep, we'll do that. It's got to be victory formation now.
Oh, yeah, you have to.
They can stop the clock once.
Right.
They're not going to. I mean, that's just a waste of time.
Right. It's the inevitable.
Yeah. There's the snap and the kneel down. And play clock has not started. That'll do it. So the Blackhawks get out of here with a win on senior night in a game that was very much back and forth, up and down, momentum-wise and otherwise. But the Blackhawks will move to 7-1 on the season. Going into Carroll next week. I haven't seen the score, but I'm going to assume Carroll won tonight. And they will go to Flora next week for a game that will determine the outright conference champion. So don't go anywhere. Come back. We're going to award our player of the game. It's a pretty obvious one if you watched all of this game. We're going to summarize, get you set for Carroll next week. We're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Wilson Farm Market. We know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Welcome back to Sheridan High School. Blackhawks win 35-27 in a hard-fought game that, Nick, didn't need to be.
Hard-fought, but unnecessary.
Yeah, the Blackhawks doing everything to get in their own way. You know, a lot of holds.
Right.
Defensively, they jumped off sides a few times. There's a few pass interferences. I mean, just 2 turnovers that you don't normally see out of this team, you know. But doesn't matter. Really, at the end of the day, Blackhawks get out of here 35-27. And
right.
head to Carroll. Still undefeated in the conference. Anytime you beat Eastern, I mean, you were saying it before, during a commercial break, how much we've grown to hate Eastern.
I really hate Eastern.
It's nothing against the players. It's just this game is always a barn burner
every year.
Yeah, I mean, last year 14-7 in overtime. This year, Blackhawks led 21-6 at the half. Looked like it was going to be kind of a coast in there.
Right.
And then they scored. I mean, they scored twice. One time on a kickoff to the house, but then allowed Eastern to hang with them. And we said this was the first time that they had been tested since week 1.
I don't really consider this that much of it other than the defense being tested.
Yeah.
I mean, if offense didn't screw around and get so many penalties, this would have been their game just by a long.
Yeah.
But the penalties, that hurts, and then the defense really broke down tonight.
I think the most important thing to take out of this game was the fact that they haven't, again, since week 1, they haven't been faced with really any adversity.
No.
I mean, they've done their job against every opponent where they just took care of business, got the running clock, and got out of there.
Right.
Today, they had to play an entire game, and it was, for some, I mean, again, when you don't play an entire game because you get to rest a lot of it.
For an entire season.
I mean, it's testing your stamina,
right.
really.
Right.
But since we have the technology now, we're going to go back through the highlight reel that we've put together. Because me and Nick just want to watch them again. So I believe this first one, this is a Peyton Cross touchdown run. Earlier in the game, this is from the 31-yard line. Cross took it every bit of 69 yards after one nice stiff arm and then nice downfield blocking.
Nice.
Got his second touchdown of the game, that happening in the first half. Followed that up right at the end of the second quarter, right before halftime. the drama that was the last play of the second half, or second quarter. Cross cuts it in there for a nice run from about the half-yard line, doing everything he's supposed to do. And I wish I had gotten a few of the interceptions, but I didn't even think about it.
Right.
And this one, again, another Peyton Cross touchdown. Again, 4 on the night, that being his 4th and final one. Nice little run in from 4 yards out. But then we're going to show it again because it was such a nice hit. This plant that Nick loves, Keegan Hampton just thrusts him. My goodness. So an excellent job. Excellent job by Hampton there.
Right.
And then the final, I believe this final one is going to be that touchdown run. Fielded by Kolb at his own 8-yard line. Takes it 92 yards. Beautiful downfield blocking. And the Blackhawks, again, get out of here. 35-27. Again, beautiful run by Kolb. And that'll take us to our Farmers Bank Player of the Game, something that I have grown to love so much. Thanks to Farmers Bank for sponsoring the Player of the Game. Nick, it's pretty clear based on the first half of the game and the first touchdown in that second half who it is, and that is Peyton Cross. He was the Player of the Game, even though we didn't do a broadcast last week. So Peyton Cross doing everything right as a senior here on senior night, 4 touchdowns. Came in with over 1,000 yards and 99 carries. Again, we made the comment he probably carried it 50 times tonight. So an excellent job by Cross. As we get closer, we got one more game in the regular season. Again, Sunday is the sectional draw when the Blackhawks will find out who they're going to play, if they're going to play at home. Hopefully they get a home game. And then, you got to take care of Carroll for possibly the conference championship. And then at that point, the game really begins. Because, I mean, you said it in seasons prior, regular season's nice. You want to win the conference, but you know what it's about.
Exactly.
You know what it's about, and you want that blue ring.
Exactly.
And Coach Wright wants number 10. I mean, who are we kidding?
Yeah.
We got to get 07 comma on. We got to bring back the comma on the water tower.
Back.
For those of you that don't know,
the cursed comma.
The curse of the comma. For those of you that don't know, the Blackhawks, when they won 3 straight in 05, 06, 07, with Nicholas Doty as their center, they put a comma, assuming they were going to win 08. We all know they finished runner-up. So, Blackhawks, this is the year.
Break the
I can
curse.
feel it. Either way, like I said, they travel to Carroll next week in Flora, Indiana. Nick and I are going to travel up there and bring all the fun to you guys. Again, it's going to be exciting. Carroll, I'm assuming, again, I haven't seen a score. I'm going to assume they win tonight. We'll come in undefeated. The Hawks coming in 7-1. If you don't make the drive, I hope you do because you need to support these Blackhawks. But if you don't, have no fear. It'll be right here.
There. Yeah.
So, once again, final time, Blackhawks win 35-27 here on senior night, beating Eastern. See you guys next week in Carroll. For Nick Doty, for myself, for all my sponsors. Thank you all for tuning in, and we will see you guys next week in Flora. Have a good night.
Good night.